Hey guys, Mr. T here, just re-recording this making your own share index video because someone told me that they uploaded with no sound, so apologies for that. Fixing that now. So ultimately you want to represent your own share portfolio as a share index so you can track the performance of your shareholdings over time. For our purpose, a share index is just a table that tracks the aggregate market value. What is aggregating? If I'm aggregating something, I'm collecting it together. So the aggregate market value is the overall worth of all the shares you own from all the companies within your portfolio at specific points in time. So basically you're just going to add the value of all the companies together to find the aggregate market value. Because we're tracking a portfolio at specific times, at minimum, a share index is going to have 2 different times because that's going to allow you to track the performance of the share index over a single time period between 2 time points. Now, the best way to illustrate a share index is just to make one. We've got Martina here. She purchased a share portfolio and wanted to keep track of changes in the value on a weekly basis. Complete the empty columns, find the AMVs for Martina's portfolio to find the percentage change in her share values from week 1 to week 2. So we can find the values now for these 4 companies because we know the prices in week 1, 5,000 times by $11.75, 58,750. There's 2,300 shares, 2,300 at $32.50, 74,750. There's 4,700 at $5.54, 26,038. And there's 3,500 at $3.72. 13,020. So the aggregate market value of all this is going to be 26,038 plus 74,750 plus 58,750. 172,558 is the total value worth of the shares in week 1 in this index. Week 2, we can't do yet because we don't know these prices. We have information to find that. So if something is dropped by 3%, is 97% of what it used to be. So if I want to find the 3% drop price, I go 0.97 times by the week 1 price, which was $11.75, which is 0.97 times 11.75, $11.40 to 2 decimal points. NAB's share price increased 1.5%. If something's increased by 1.5%, it's 101.5% of what it used to be. So it's 1.015 times by $32.50 equals 1.015 times $32.50, $32.99. Telstra's share price remains steady, so we don't need to do any maths for that, $5.54. Boral's share price jumped 2%, so it's 102%, 1.02 times by 3.72 equals 1.02 times by 3.72, $3.79. 2 decimal points. So we can put these numbers into the table, the index, $3.79. We can find the values. Calculator over this side, 5,000 times by $11.40, 57,000. I think the next was 2,300. 2,300 times by $32.99. 75,877. We have 4,700 times by $5.54, 26,038. And we have 3,500 times by $3.79, 13,265. So the aggregate market value is all those added together, plus 26,038, plus 75,877, plus 57,000, 172,180. Now you can see these numbers are really huge. And we care about finding the percentage change. So you have that formula from last week, percent change equals the new number, 172,180, minus the old number, 172,558, over the old number, 172,558, and times the answer by 100 and put a percent sign next to it. 172,180 minus 172,558 divided by 172,558 times by 100%. It's going to be negative 0.22% to 2 decimal points, therefore 0.22% decrease. All right. So normally you'd have time to get that example down. That is how you construct a share index and also find the percentage change in it between 2 time points. Hopefully that helps you out, and I'll see you in the next video.